I'm talking to Debbie Sue Goodman. And Debbie, you're an author, right?
Yes, I'm an author. I wrote 2 books. My first one is still single, and my newest is still dating.
Are these funny books by any chance?
Oh, yes, they're humorous books. All about my dating life. I have some family stories in there. Everybody loves them. They're getting a kick out of them.
And I understand you do some improv and some comedy routines as well. So you've taken the show on the road.
Oh, I've been all over. Actually, I've done a lot of comedy clubs, some theaters, and I've been invited to charity events, a lot of singles groups and women's organizations. I kind of do a one-woman show, and it's based on both books. I started out when the first book came out, Still Single, and just kind of took it from there. I do a lot of stories about dates and my family, and then I kind of do all these celebrity impressions, and everybody has a good time.
So how old were you when you knew you had this talent or this bent?
I think I was maybe like 8 years old. I just always wanted to be on stage. I always wanted to sing and be in plays, and I kind of got into theater almost junior high, high school. I really started out singing in the chorus and always wanted to sing. I walked around and singing, even raindrops are falling on my head with an umbrella when I was 10 years old.
That's really cute. And so I understand you also do impressions.
Yes. Well, I'm known, Liza Minnelli is one of the ones that I'm known for. I do a little Ethel Merman, Tony Bennett, Judy Garland, a little bit of everybody. I like all the singers.
Show us somebody right now, can you?
Liza. Liza would be happy to be here. Liza Minnelli would be happy. She'd say, "We're having such fun. All our friends are here, and we're all singing and dancing, and life is a cabaret, old chums. I'm so glad you all came to my cabaret."
That's very good. An artistic talent can come out in many ways.
Yes, I always enjoyed writing. I was always into creative writing. I always wrote poems, and in the first book I wrote poems, and songs was always something that I always liked to write about. If something happened, happy or sad, I put it in a poem, and then I would make it into a song. And writing stories and funny stories is just something that I always like to do. And to see everybody smile and have a good time at my shows, I feel good.
Sure.
When I see that.
So you get a real high from being with people and sharing your talent with others.
I do. I like to hear other stories too. People are always waiting for me after the shows, and they always are asking me questions about the dates and funny things that happen to them. They tell me about their dates.
Oh, that's funny.
It's great.
So these 2 books that you've written, over what period of time? A couple of years? Or?
Well, the first one, Still Single, came out 5 years ago, and I just did a lot of all these comedy clubs and theaters and things, and people were asking me to do another book. And then I wrote Still Dating, just came out this year.
Well, it's really nice to talk to an author in a library setting. And it's really nice also to talk to someone who brings smiles to other people. We need a lot of that these days.
Sure. It's always nice to be happy and make others happy.
Sure. So if memory serves, you got in touch with us. How did you find what's new in libraries?
Oh, I actually saw on the website, on the web, I was looking, and I contacted my Skokie Public Library and asked them, and then they told me how to reach you, and then I called you up to see if maybe I could talk to you about a different event or things that I'm doing in my books.
Well, I just wanted our viewers to hear that.
Thank you.
And how do you see libraries playing a role in your work?
Well, I've actually done a lot of events and lectures at different libraries, and I think that it brings a lot of people there, and they like the humorous stories, they like the different things, and it's a different kind of event than a usual event that they have in the library. It's just, they're fun books, and people can relate to the stories, and I have a lot of people that come to shows, and it's nice.